Hi, welcome to Garden Book. Friends, if you want to decorate your garden in winter, then definitely plant this petunia plant in your garden. This small plant will fill your entire 10 to 12 inch pond container with profuse flowering. Furthermore, this plant's specialty is that it is easily available at every nursery during winter. The price is also quite cheap. For single petal, you will get 2 to 5 rupees, and for multi petals, you can get 7 to 10 rupees. You can grow this plant quite easily if you have little knowledge about it. And in this video, I am going to provide the complete information about this plant regarding how to prepare the soil mix and what kind of fertilizer to be provided to this plant for better growth and for better flowering. So watch the video till the end so that you will get all the information. So without much delay, let us start the video. First of all, let us know how to prepare the soil for this plant. For proper flowering and growth of winter plants, a good soil mix is very much important. For this, I have used 50% normal garden soil and I have added 30% cow dung compost to it. But ensure the cow dung compost you are selecting must be decomposed for at least 6 to 8 months, as it will provide all the NPK required for this plant. After that, I will add 10% vermicompost. It provides all the necessary nitrogen for the plant growth. After that, I will add 5% mustard cake powder, which is an excellent source of organic NPK, which provides slowly all the NPK required for the plant. And finally, I will add 5% neem cake powder. This acts as an antifungal powder which protects the plant from any kind of fungus or insect attack in the root region. After adding all these ingredients, mix it thoroughly so that it becomes a perfect soil mix. Another requirement for the soil mix is that it must have good drainage. If your garden soil is clay one, then don't forget to add 10 to 15% of sand to make the drainage system proper. Now our potting mix is ready. Let us move ahead and select the pot for it. Whenever you select any pot for petunia plant, it is important to select a wider pot because this plant spreads to the sides. That's why I have chosen this rectangular pot, but it is crucial whatever pot you select, it must have multiple drain holes because the drainage system is crucial for this plant. If drainage system is not proper, then water will stagnate and this plant will rot and the plant's growth will be hampered. So I have created multiple drain holes in this container. After that, I will add small pieces of clay in front of these drain holes so that only water can pass through it and our prepared soil should not wash away through it. Now our pot is ready. Now we will fill it with all the potting mix that we have prepared. While filling the soil, leave top 1 to 1.5 inch gap so that we can add further fertilizer to this plant. Now it's time to do the planting. These are the plants that I have taken from nursery. Look at these plants. These plants are came with these small pots and these pots have small drain holes behind them. You must be very much careful while taking out the plant from the container because this plant is very much delicate. While planting the sapling, another care must be taken. Because this soil is dry, if you will directly put the sapling in the soil, then its stem will break. So before planting the sapling, first of all, let us make the soil soft. To make it soft, add sufficient amount of water and after that take a stick and make 2 holes in this pot. As I am going to plant 2 saplings in this pot because this will enough for this pot. After that, take out the sapling from the small container by pushing it from the backside through a stick. Do this thing carefully and place the sapling in the hole that we have already made and gently press the soil around it. Now I will put the another sapling in the other hole. So our planting is now complete. Now it's time to water the plant. While watering, water the plant slowly through the side of this pot so that our plant will not be displaced or it will not be damaged. After that, keep this pot in a shade area for 6 to 7 days. After that, we need to shift it to full day sunlight. In this time period, we should not apply any kind of fertilizer. After 15 days, see, this plant has grown to a larger extent and its health is quite good. I have kept this plant completely in full day sunlight. During this time period, another care must be taken not to overwater the plant. Only water the plant when the top 1 to 1.5 inch soil is dry. Now it's time to apply a good fertilizer. So let's move ahead and prepare the powerful fertilizer. But remember, this fertilizer is not only for Petunia. You can apply this fertilizer to all your winter plants for its overall growth and flowering. To prepare this fertilizer, I have taken 10 liters of plain water in a bucket. This 10 liters of water is enough for the number of plants I have. You can adjust the amount of water based on your plant amount. Then I will add roughly 1 kg of cow dung compost to this water. If you don't have cow dung compost, then you can add vermicompost. But whatever vermicompost you are taking, choose a good brand of vermicompost so that it has a good NPK value. After that, I will add 100 grams of mustard cake powder. This is an excellent source of organic NPK which mixes well with water and releases its nutrients through fermentation. When you give this nutrient-rich water to your plants, then overall growth, flowering and root development will occur. After that, I will add 50 grams of DAP. DAP stands for diammonium phosphate. It is a chemical fertilizer, so you can add it as little as possible. Skipping is also not a problem. However, I am adding to this because it is very much essential for the overall growth of the plant. After adding this, mix it thoroughly. Ensure all the ingredients are thoroughly mixed with water. Once this is done, place the mixture in a shady area for 4 to 5 days so that it ferments thoroughly. After 4 days, this is the result. You can see the mixture is perfectly ready. Intermittently, every day you have to just stir it for 1 to 2 times so that its fermentation process becomes very fast. Now this fertilizer, you cannot apply this directly to the plant because it is the concentrated form of all the ingredients that we have added to this mixture. So before using this mixture, first of all mix it thoroughly and we have to dilute it with water, and the dilution ratio is 1:4. That means we have to take 4 liters of plain water and take 1 liter of this mixture and add this mixture to this 4 liter of water and mix it thoroughly. After that, apply the fertilizer to the Petunia plants. But while applying, moisture level must be judged. If the moisture level is high, then the fertilizer application should be limited, and the moisture level is low, you can give 200 to 300 ml per container. And this process has to be repeated every week. After applying this fertilizer, there is no need of applying any kind of other fertilizer. If you want to rely on NPK, then add 2 grams of NPK 19-19-19 in 1 liter of water, mix it thoroughly and apply to the plants. This process has to be repeated in every 10 to 12 days interval. So this is all about Petunia plant, starting from bringing it from nursery and what kind of fertilizer to be given so that you can get maximum flowers in the plant. The most important thing to be remembered for Petunia plant is it must have a good drainage system. We should provide full day sunlight and to apply a regular fertilizer at an interval of 5 to 10 days. So this is all about Petunia growing. If you follow all these steps, then you will see your Petunia will bloom profusely in your garden. So this is the end of this video, how to grow Petunia. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed it, then like the video and share it with your friends. If possible, subscribe to this channel. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.